If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed their first ever MX Land event, then click the MXP Coach link in the description to book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. Alright, what's up boys? Welcome back to a random video today. We are on Racecross Round 1 Anaheim, which is a replica of 2004 Anaheim 2, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure this is the race that Chad Reed won. I was going to look for like a Chad Reed kind of replica to sort of ride in this video, but I generally couldn't find anything. There wasn't any like Chad Reed gear or anything like that, which is a bit of a shame. I would have wanted to do like a whole a whole Chad Reed kind of replica for the night or for the track, but yeah, I couldn't find anything on mod, so we're using our normal Club MX vibe. Yeah, pretty sure this is round 1 of the Racecross series. I didn't actually know it was the round 1 of the series I did a stream on like a while ago, like a couple months ago. It was like a pre-season track that we did on stream. But yeah, this is round 1 of it. I'm not sure why the pre-season was like 2 months before round 1 come out, but yeah, I didn't realize it was made by like the same thing, like by the same guy. It was made by 3F Dirtworks, and yeah, I believe this is like his second track. I do believe it's the pre-season and this track are the ones that are on his account, so it might be. And he did say as well in the description that it isn't a wide open track. It's one that you got to sort of take your time on. It's not just like, you know, an R2 trigger kind of track. But we'll see. We'll be the judge of that, I guess you could say. But what line should we do here? But yeah, this was the year that I was born. So yeah, don't really know the track. I didn't watch the race or anything, so don't expect me to know the layout. But I'm sure for you older-ish guys, 2004 wasn't too long ago, 20 years ago. But yeah, I'm sure some of you older people in the community will know this track or remember the race even. So yeah, hopefully you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below whether it's a close replica, whether it's close to, you know, what the track was actually like, how you know, the lines were, things like that. And yeah, he said the ruts aren't super like, they're not ones where you can just sort of slam it in there. You have to sort of be smooth, smart, bit technical. Yeah, we're just going to run some laps. This whoop section is very easy but very hard at the same time. You come into it so quick. I did not think I'd even have to brake, but at least I did. Yeah, if you come into it so quickly, you can literally just hold it wide. Yeah, and then we hug the right hand here. What should we do here? We just like tabling over this. Surely we want to land flat. No, I don't think we really want to be doubling out of that. And then another little sound section. Obviously, these guys were on 252 strokes back when this track was raced, so I feel like 450 probably is a little bit overkill for it. But the YZ250 Yamaha is broken in this game. It's got some weird like swing arm issues and things like that. I want to see if I could tire tap that, but I think it's a little bit tall to be tire tapping. But yeah, I'm not too sure when this series is. I don't really know anything about it, I'll be completely honest. I had a look in the description to see if they really like spoke about it, but wasn't really anything mentioned about the actual series in the description of this track. So yeah, I'm not too sure when round 1 is, otherwise I would say. But maybe have a look on MyMXBods, it might be on MyMXB, sorry. It might be on MyMXB. Just Racecraft Championship, I'm sure it'll come up. But yeah, maybe have a look at it, see if you want to do it. This is what I mean about that whoop section. It's so quick, but it's so sketchy. And then nice little scrub-a-doodle. I think, was this the year that Pastrana was racing Supercross? Because I'm seeing a lot of Pastrana like logos around, like the 199 logos around, but I'm not too sure when he raced it. Obviously this is all before my time of even watching Supercross. Don't think I started really getting into Supercross. Obviously, I've always been in motocross all my life. Literally was born into motocross, cleaning my dad's bike at like 1 year old at, you know, at the races. But yeah, Supercross wise, didn't really start watching that till I was like youngish, not like super young, but yeah, obviously I was born 2004. I'm not going to know what this race is. Yeah, not 100% sure if this is the years of Pastrana race. I don't even know how long he actually raced for. I'm very out of that like past loop. Furthest I go back, basically like Stewart, Villapoto, Dungey. That's like the furthest I go back. So yeah, I'm barely, well no, that's a lie actually, but as gonna say, I barely got to watch Chad Reed, but he stayed for a very long time. I got to watch him quite a lot, to be honest. But yeah, out of like all the others, like Carmichael, Villapoto, Dungey, rarely watched them. Rarely watched them. More just sort of seeing like race highlights and stuff on them, to be honest. I'm sure you older people are listening to me right now, you know, thinking I'm a child. I'm probably making some of you feel very old right now. But yeah, I respect the old racing. It has changed a lot in the years. Obviously, Supercross is a lot more dangerous than what it is now, and obviously, as we've seen in Supercross this year, it's been very, very injury prone. I'm not too sure whether it's the tracks or what's been happening, but, you know, we've lost so many guys this year in Supercross already, and we're not even halfway through the year yet, not even halfway through Supercross season, and we've lost about, what, how many factory guys have we lost now for the season? Throwback's gone for the season, Jet's gone for the season, Hunter's gone for the season. Yeah, there's just so many guys that are just out now, and I don't know whether it's the tracks or not. I know a lot of people have complained about the tracks in real life, but yeah, I don't know whether it's the tracks that are too dangerous or whether they're going to change anything, because the whole 9 whoop thing was meant to be like for health and safety. It was less dangerous to have less whoops. Instead of getting rid of them, they basically just, you know, lowered how many you can have. So that's meant to be like a whole health and safety thing, yet we've had more injuries this year than probably what we have in a very, very long time. So do we just like roll that? I feel like you want to be doubling out of that, but I don't know how to get the speed for it. But I'm not gonna lie, the track's very, very flowy. It's pretty simple to pick up, it's pretty easy to learn. We go in nice little right. That right's kind of hard to get into, you have to kind of like change your line a lot. And then come out here, follow the inside. You can probably just keep the throttle on all the way around. But then you got these whoops. Screw. We're going to 5th. 5th gear. Oh my! Brake. Oh my! You hit them. So I don't know whose idea it was to put a whoop section at the end of a start straight, but that is some ballsy moves. Whoever thought of that. That is very, very sketchy. Coming into a whoop section, 5th gear wide open. Probably should have gone up into 3rd there, but it's alright, so we can brake this corner, up into 3rd for the 2nd whoop section, or technically the 1st. Is it the 1st or is it the 2nd? Who knows? And then triple roller to the inside. We're going to go just scrub that. You must be able to double out of that, because I'm barely even on the throttle over that, and I'm still like getting over the single. Maybe I'll try it next lap. And then we come out here. I'm sort of like doubling this and then getting into this inside line here. Might even be quicker to miss that rut there, I think. Might not even need to use that rod whatsoever. But yeah, we've got Arlington coming up this week. We've got Arlington, which I believe is a Triple Crown. Very, very close to like the previous Triple Crown. I believe it's only like 2 rounds ago we had the Triple Crown at Glendale. But I think it's very weird how close they put them. I think it's... I can't remember what it was now. It's like around 4, 7, and 11 or something like that, Triple Crowns. I feel like you should stretch them out throughout a season, but I think it's like to cater the 250 guys, like the East-West showdowns and all that, and the East and West guys have to have like a certain amount of Triple Crowns each. So I think they just put them very, very close together for like the East and West. I feel like if it was just 450 class, it did Triple Crowns, they wouldn't have them this close together. Oh, that was very easy. Okay, never mind then. But yeah, we've got Triple Crown coming this week, so I need to put a bit of hot lapping time in. I did a little bit of hot lapping the other day on the previous round, Detroit. And I think the best I've got now is a 49.2. I did quite a few laps, but yeah, I haven't actually hot lapped it since then. But yeah, I think I've got a 49.2. I spent so long trying to get into the 48. I was in that mindset of like, right, 10 more laps. If I haven't got it, I'll get off. Right, no, another 20 more laps. If I haven't got it by then I'll just get off the game. I sat there for about an hour or so just hot lapping, which for me is a very, very long time. But yeah, just watched some Spotify and did some hot laps. And yeah, I want to get into the 48s on that track. Really do. But yeah, so far 49.2, still decent. I had a look at the NA times, and Brado got a 48.8 or something like that his qualifying time. So Brado's absolutely ripping this season. Like, I couldn't even get a hot lap. I couldn't even get into the 48s with me hot lapping, let alone Brado actually setting it in qualifying. Which I know they have like 5 hours to learn and qualify on the track, but it's still a new track at that point. And even me, like, hot lapping the day or 2 days after Supercross, you probably do have about 5 hours on the track by then. So massive respect to Brado. Brado's absolutely ripping. Want to get into 48s at some point, but yeah, for Brado to actually drop it in qualifying is pretty gnarly. But yeah, I think that'll do it for me. If you guys do want to get this track, it is completely free on OC Mods. I'm not 100% sure when the season starts. You have to check my max speed for that, I do believe. But yeah, very enjoyable, very, very flowy track. And yeah, a bit different to have like an actual race series on like a 2004 Anaheim 2 replica. But pretty cool idea. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Link will be in the description if you guys do want to get the track. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.